But you met Neil Armstrong. You claim that he gave you some comically misguided advice.
He was my idol, and I got a chance to meet him and asked him, well, how did he come up with the thing he said on the moon? There's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Because I remember that as a little kid, and it was in all the papers. And
I always thought that he was scripted and given that.
So that's what I asked him. How did you come up with that? And he looks at me and he says, Mike, I didn't think about what I was going to say on the moon until after I landed on the moon. You know, Mike, you're new to this, but this is a dangerous business. And if you get distracted by all this public relations stuff, bad stuff can happen. So concentrate on your job. And he's like, you got it? And I was like, I got it. So then years later, they asked me to send this first tweet from space. So I got asked about it in our final press conference. You know, what are you going to tweet? Have you thought about it? I'm like, no. And I'm channeling Neil Armstrong. And like, no, I'm not thinking about that. We get to space, and I open up the computer, and I realize I can't think of a thing. That advice I got was the worst advice I ever got in my life.